Hello, my name is Kayvon Jones, civilian patriot, real estate investment advisor, and the host of Vegas for Veterans, where we teach veterans and military families how to buy, sell, and invest in Las Vegas. You can see pictured on my screen here is that what does the affordability look like based upon certain circumstances and situations. On the screen, there are some certain assumptions that we made. Obviously, we're assuming that you're going to be using your VA loan and putting zero down, which is very important to understand that with the VA loan product, you can put zero down, but you can actually come with the down payment if you want to or need to based upon your set of circumstances. But for this example on screen, we're assuming that you are not putting any money down. We're also assuming a tax rate of 0.51%, and then we're assuming the monthly insurance at $100 a month. And then we're assuming that the property is a single family property in an HOA community of about $75 a month for that community. Now, the details can vary based on your situation, but I really wanted to make sure that you guys had a understanding of basic knowledge of what this could potentially look like if your situations are any of these here based on your current rank within active duty service. Okay, so what you're seeing in orange here is basically if you have no other debts, okay? So based upon the rank of E5 to E7 or O1 to O3 based upon not having any debts, okay? In the blue there, you're looking at it based upon having an average amount of debt of $500 a month. Now that could be just car payments, or that could be debts. So now obviously if you have more or less debt, it's going to vary with your situation there. So now when we're looking at this here, we're seeing that E5 is going to be able to afford with no debt right around $300,000 with an annual of about a 6.25 interest rate, which is pretty typical in today's market. However, interest rates do fluctuate a lot, and you do have the option to buy down your interest rate. So that is something that you can talk to your lender about, and that can assist with that rate being a bit lower depending on your circumstances there. So we're looking at an E6. The E6 is going to be able to purchase with no debt somewhere around $350,000, $360,000 home. However, if you see that same E6 and they have just $500 worth of debt per month, and when we're talking about debt, we're talking about revolving debt here. So we're talking about auto loans, credit card debts, student loans, those sorts of things there. So that actually puts that E6 below qualifying for about $300,000 based on these set of circumstances here. Okay, and then now when we're talking about an E7, when we're looking at no other debts, that E7 could qualify for over $400,000 for a home purchase based on our scenarios here. So when that same E7 has $500 worth of debt, it drops below and gets right around that $350,000 home that they can purchase. So you kind of see where I'm getting at here with this. So if you're an O1, it's going to be right above 300,000 with no debt. If you're a O2, it's going to be almost 500,000 based on what you guys currently were getting paid there. Obviously, this fluctuates every year. So as you continue to get pay increases and different things of that nature, that does go up. And this is also not calculating income from another spouse. The assumption here that we're making is we're talking about a single income individual as well. So that's very important to understand. Okay, now if you're a '03 with no debt, you're going to be able to purchase a home above $500,000 here in Las Vegas based on our set of circumstances at an interest rate of 6.25. Now, if you're a '03 and you have $500 of revolving debt, you're only going to be able to purchase a home for about 475, 480 in that range with a 6.25 interest rate based upon your income alone. Now, if you have a spouse, if you have other outside income, that's definitely going to assist you with qualifying for more home. What we're going to get into here is we're going to map out homes that you can realistically purchase within these price ranges here in Las Vegas.